Today on Popcorn Finance, learn the difference between a soft and hard credit inquiry. Hi, this is Chris, and welcome to Popcorn Finance. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to Popcorn Finance, where we discuss the finance issues that we all deal with in about the time it takes to make a bag of popcorn. In episode 3, we discussed the 5 factors that go into calculating your FICO credit score. And if you haven't already gone back and listened to that episode, I recommend that you do before continue with today's episode, just because it'll give you a better foundation for how the FICO credit score is calculated, and it'll help with understanding what we're going to talk about today. If you're using the Anchor app, you can listen to prior episodes by clicking the Popcorn Finance profile and then selecting the episodes button below, and that'll show you all the prior episodes that we've recorded since the beginning of the show. Or if you're listening to this as a podcast, just search for Popcorn Finance and you'll find that episode among the list of all back episodes. But for those of you who are already familiar or have already listened to the episode, let's jump in. Because for the credit inquiry, you've most likely heard of it mentioned in 2 ways, either a soft credit inquiry or a hard credit inquiry. Of these 2, only the hard credit inquiry will actually appear on your credit report, because this hard inquiry is an indication of an actual application and request for either some form of line of credit, loan, or credit card. You would have had to have given your permission in the form of actually filling out and submitting a credit application in order for a hard inquiry to be recorded on your credit report. And having a single hard credit inquiry, it's not a bad thing. It's the presence of multiple credit inquiries that will begin to have a negative impact on your credit score. And the reason for this is that you begin to appear riskier to lenders, because having multiple inquiries can be interpreted as a sign of financial instability. It makes it look like you're maybe having a tough time paying your bills or handling your financial responsibilities. So you need to open these new lines of credit to cover, many of your expenses. This may not be true, but this is how it's typically interpreted. The one exception to this is that lenders know that if you're shopping around for, say, like a mortgage or an auto loan, you're typically going to visit multiple lenders to try to find the best rate and terms. So if there are multiple inquiries that are submitted and they're of a similar type, such as a mortgage loan inquiry or an auto loan inquiry, they'll be counted as one inquiry versus multiple if they're submitted in a short period of time. So it does kind of give you the ability to go around, look for what works best for you without worrying about your credit score taking a hit. These credit inquiries will remain on your credit report for 2 years. And don't worry about it too much. They don't make a huge impact on your credit score, but they will begin to fall off after that 2-year period. And on the other side, we have the soft credit inquiry. And this will typically occur when you check your own credit history, or if, say, like a potential employer or like utility company is checking your credit to see if you're, if there's anything that they should be on the lookout for, I guess you can say. Another situation where a soft credit inquiry could occur is when credit card companies are looking to send out a pre-screened or pre-qualified offer. They'll typically do what is called a soft inquiry, where they're just kind of taking a quick glance at your credited history, but because you did not actually submit an application for this credit card or loan, whatever it may be, it will not negatively impact your credit score, and it will not appear on your credit report. Those soft credit inquiries shouldn't concern you. So that, in a nutshell, is the credit inquiry. It's not really the most impactful factor when it comes to calculating your credit score, but if you make it a practice to only apply for credit when it's absolutely necessary, you'll ensure that your credit score will not be adversely impacted by something as small as just applying for a line of credit. I just want to say thanks so much for checking out the station. I really do appreciate all of you who have taken time to listen, and I hope today's episode was helpful in some way to you. And to me, what always makes this show better is when I receive feedback and input from you all. So if you have a question, a comment, anything you'd like to add to the show, or anything you'd like me to add to the show, please contact me. If you're using the Anchor app, please send in a call-in. Or if you're listening to this as a podcast, you can contact me via Twitter or Instagram. It's up to you, whatever works best for you. I love hearing from you, and it helps me keep the show growing and developing and making better content for you all. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for listening to Popcorn Finance. If you like what you've been hearing, please favorite the station here on Anchor.fm. Or if you're listening to this as a podcast, please subscribe in the iTunes Store, Google Play Store, or via your favorite podcast app. To keep up on what's new, follow us on Twitter at Popcorn Finance or on Instagram at Pop Finance. Thanks for listening and have a great day.